This is my oriental poppy, which I just learned might not even bloom until next year. The rest of my like wildflowers and things that I planted down here, looks like they all died. Very sad. But the tulips are trying to do something. There. Hope we're finally getting more on this side. You can kind of see. The hyacinths, yeah, I don't know. I guess I need to deadhead them. But even the ones, I don't know why those never grew, like these front ones. Why they stayed so short, I have no idea. Gladiolus finally came in, so I'm going to get those in, mix in some alyssum. I'm going to sprinkle these in between, like in the midst of the gladiolus. And then try to level out this area. I also got a trellis finally for my climbing rose. So I have been waiting for these gladiolus for, I think I ordered them end of January, early February, and I knew they weren't going to ship until spring, especially to my zone, but they did ship late regardless of what their posted shipping times were, but whatever. I ordered them from Holland Bulb Farm. That's where I got all of my bulbs for this flower bed. And basically I just put down half of the soil layer, the amend layer down, and then I pushed it up to the sides. I put the mulch down, I put these pavers down, and I just tried to make it as, you know, level and even as possible. It's not perfect. And then I'm going to put the bulbs in and then put another layer of soil on top. So I put the alyssum in first. I had a pod of 6, and I think I just put them at each corner and then one on the middle of the top and the bottom. Alright, so I might be a little crowded, but I have these like 2 bags of mixed colors. I have a huge bag of purple and a huge bag of white. And they're supposed to be 6 to 9 inches apart. I might have to start, I don't even know if I have enough room. I kind of went crazy on the order, but we'll figure it out. So I just did my best to stagger them. And in hindsight, I have seen people plant them this close together and it turns out absolutely fine, but I wasn't sure at first. And you know, just if you didn't know, you put the flatter side with these small roots poking out at the bottom, and then the top part is where the shoot is going to come from. So I just dug out a little space for them and then tucked them under. And then after this was done, I added another thin layer of soil on top. And since I had so many, I decided to expand where I was initially going to plant them. And as of the first week in May, they're all sprouting and I can't wait to show you guys. So before I put the final layer of mulch down, I did give them a nice deep water. And yeah, I'm just so excited. Gladiolus are kind of sentimental for me because when I would go visit my grandma who lives up north, well, the town doesn't have them anymore, but they used to have gladiolus all over like the, you know, commercial landscaping. So I've always loved them and I'm excited to finally have them in my own yard. And they're so easy to grow in my area. Like literally every single one that I planted is sprouting. I did also do some peppers. So I am starting them here. I'm contemplating doing like a little makeshift greenhouse situation, but I just haven't gotten around to it yet. And these are the pansies that I planted the end of March. So I think I figured out what's going on with my yellowing jasmine and my yellowing gardenia. Apparently they need acidic soil, so I picked up some of this and I'm gonna dig them out and then backfill them with acidic soil. Side note, look at how good the violas are doing. This one's doing really good, so cute. And then this one we finally, I don't know, they're starting to lean a bit, but we got a little blue blossom there, so pretty. So can't really speak to if this is going to work or if it's too little too late. The jasmine just in general has been slow to grow, which that could be attributed to it being in the wrong pH soil. So I'm really hoping that all is not lost and that we get some new growth and even some flowers. We haven't had any flowers in a long time. So I'll keep you posted on that. And just a reminder that this gardenia is from last year. So I'm hoping that, and last year I had it in a container and I don't think it was in acidic soil. So same with this one. Worst case, I will just replace it with the new gardenia. Please wish me luck. I'm really hoping to have these in my garden so that it smells amazing. My roses are looking better. I did get some ladybugs free from my local garden center with my purchase, and I set them free into the rose garden. It's already looking better. And some of the flowers that I planted are coming in. The alyssum's still very slow. I forget what these are. I think those back there are bluebonnets, and these, I don't remember. And my snapdragons are blooming again, so that's nice. I'm really liking seeing the height come, close to the top of the fence, because that's my ultimate goal, is to be able to see all of these above this fence line. I did have some pistils, is that what they're called? Of the orange blossoms fall out. But there are a couple that are still on there. And are those the ones that are going to turn into oranges? We'll find out. But there's quite a few. Oh, something exciting. I am getting my first Ranunculus blossom. That's coming in. It's only that one. I wonder if these are supposed to be acidic soil as well, because we're getting some yellowing in the ranunculus too. I'll have to look that up. Oh, and there's one of the ladybugs. I think they took their final resting place here, but they made it over to the raised beds. I did get a new basil because I'm just a glutton for punishment. I did direct sow as well after my seedling tray didn't take, so hoping that these survive. I don't know what's going on with this. Carrots looking a little slow. The onions though, we're getting new shoots in a good number of them, so hoping to actually get some onions. And I did, I don't know, I guess I could dig these out because they just keep bolting. But I also direct sowed some fresh arugula seeds. My tomato plant, maybe I just skipped a few watering days, or maybe my dogs got a little urine in them. I'm trying to keep it up here, but I do forget sometimes, when I need to get on that step stool, I'll take it down and then forget to put it back. So they might, I'm hoping they're not going to get killed. It's not going to get killed by dog urine again. My zucchinis, well, not now, but this is the first time I've had the blossoms open. They were wide open. This one first and now this one. So that's the first time that's happened. So hopefully that's a good sign. And then I also did, because, I don't know, I'm just nervous that I'm not going to get any zucchini like I didn't last year. I bought this from my garden center as well. The green onion's actually doing decent. I thought I was going to have to dig them out, but I guess we're doing okay. Oh, look. We still have a ladybug working hard. There's my other arugula that I direct sowed, my cherry tomatoes. This is insane. And my cucumbers, hoping that we get a good, something good going with the cucumbers. I think these tomatoes just really need a lot of water at this point. So I'm gonna give these guys a water again, even though I've been watering them often. So. For whatever reason, in my neighborhood, we get a ton of hummingbirds. So I wanted to get a hummingbird feeder for the back, in case that helped with, any of my veggies or fruits flowering and being pollinated. So I ordered one off of Amazon, and I just made my own nectar and put it in there, set it on the counter for, 6 hours, let it cool afterward, and then I put it out, and here is a little guy paying us a visit. So sweet. that was it for my April garden update. Please be sure to like and subscribe for more.